Thank you for joining me today. I've already shuffled the cards and laid them out, as you can see, before you. And so I'll just kind of jump into the reading here. But it looks as though a lot of you have been going through kind of a fresh inspiration in your life. Something new has begun for you, and you're feeling your energy rise up to be able to meet this new adventure. It could be in the form of an idea or maybe communication coming in, but something really puts the wind in your sails, and you feel that maybe you've been stuck, or not even stuck as in stagnant, but just kind of in a comfortable rhythm, and now you feel led to something new in life. For others of you, it could be the breaking of a difficult period, but either way, you're starting to have just renewed hope and optimism regarding a situation or a circumstance. So this is just really a very exciting time. And part of what's been going on in this is that you've been taking some time out to do some reflection in your life, to think about what is working and what is not working. And so even as you've been going within and trying to understand what needs to happen, a lot of that reflection is paying off in, for many of you, it may seem like you had some kind of an epiphany, or a light bulb just kind of goes off in your head. And for others of you, it may be a slower realization, but it frees you from some sort of tie-in that, I don't know, it's almost like you've cut anchor or something, and so you're able to take off with the wind that comes into your sails. So, yeah. Just expect to really be led into something you feel excited mentally about. Could be other energy as well. So, but a lot of it is you doing the work. Now, some of this may occur for you around the full moon. So that's coming up later in the month. I think it's around the 17th, but I could be wrong on that. So be sure to double check before you miss some energies you're trying to tap into in your life. So, but just be aware too that with these kind of influences coming up, you may be feeling sometimes a sense of melancholy or sadness over the past, or things that hurt you, and all of that. And that's just part of you clearing away some of the baggage, some of the baggage that we might otherwise carry around with us. It's about becoming free in that. And the mermaid is the idea of being able to participate in activities of the air, but also being able to navigate into the depths of the waters, the deepest parts of our soul, our psyche. And so there's definitely a water and an air element with that. We have this King of Cups energy. So for some of you, this can be about partnership, your relationship, your mate. I'm thinking more of a life mate, maybe, than somebody who's a brand new thing. But for some of you, it could be that there's an attraction. You feel drawn to somebody whose energy is quite like yours. I've mentioned in some of the other signs that I've been reading for, the King of Cups has come up there as well. And in that, I'm thinking, with reindeer, they're a member of the caribou family. And caribou, whether you're a male or a female caribou, you still grow antlers. So these could be two males, two females, or a male and a female. So take it as it resonates for you. Some of you, it could be about finding a business opportunity with somebody who's of like-mindedness and like behaviors. So if you're happily situated in a partnership or marriage, this could very well be career for you. But it's about something that you really feel drawn to do. Like it's not just a McJob. It's something that satisfies you on a soul level. Not that McDonald's can't. I mean, for some people, it's about showing up, and a million other reasons. But in this situation, I'm talking specifically about whatever that is for you, whatever the work, it taps into you on a soul level and ties it in. And your reflection is able to recognize it when you see it and be able to take the opportunity. There's also a sense of some level of humility in this period too, because I feel like you're getting a sense of where you may lack. Now, this gal, for her ability to breathe through her lungs, she doesn't have legs to walk on land. So unless she's really got power arms, and that's not what I'm looking at. I mean, not to put her down here. I'm not sure I would win the arm contest here. But the point I'm making is, we have to be able to recognize where we lack something that we need. And this leads us to the center card in our reading, which is instruction. For some of you, it could be a formal instruction like a class. For others of you, it could be ancestral knowledge. Someone passes down a handicraft, some sort of work, kind of like a guy picking up skills doing a roof, or someone learning how to crochet by being taught. Something like that, kind of an in vivo situation. But it could be, of course, classroom instruction, or really any place like that. It will depend. Some of you may be the teacher and some the student. It really depends on your circumstance. And of course, whether we're the student or the teacher, we're both at the same time, right? Because the teacher is learning how to teach from the student. Yes. And of course, the student is learning what the teacher's supposed to be, at least on the face of it, teaching the student. Excuse me. But you do have home on the mind. So whatever this is that you're going through, whether it is that you've met somebody, this King of Cups, possible water sign. I don't want to hang our hat here with that. Could be a Scorpio, could be yourself. Just coming into a greater sense of balance with yourself because of the reflection. But being able really to experience your spiritual and emotional life and feel like you can, you can surf your emotions. You don't have to feel that you're drowning in them. Okay, so your home and family life has definitely been on your mind. And that may be a lot of your motivation in whatever this instruction is. For some of you, it can be about raising your own children, teaching them things. We have a visitor here. This is Merlin. You better be careful. You can burn your nose. Sometimes he shows up. But so some type of instruction centering around your home, teaching someone how to do something. There is some air energy, because obviously the 10 of arrows is air, but we have also, underneath that, we have the Queen of Arrows. So being an air sign, that could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, right? Queen of Arrows. Somebody who is caring and affectionate for you. Maybe this is your mate. Maybe this is you in the dynamic. Maybe you're the Queen of Arrows and the other person's the King of Cups, or vice versa. It just depends. Depends on the energy. The cards are metaphors, not the strictest of distinctions. They're tools for channeling, and definitely assistance and aids in that too. So you're having hopes in here, but there may be some issues of practicality too that are coming in. And isn't that usually the way? Now, we have our inspiration. We have some kind of issues pertaining to home that are needing. And really, for a lot of you, it's going to be that you discovered aspects. Like, see, this is a facing off. And I feel that some of you were able to look into yourselves in the mirror. And that really helped level you up somewhere in your life. And that's why I keep returning to this. I don't feel like I've addressed it adequately. And this here helps you understand where you lack, and you seek out the knowledge so that you can make this happen. Right? You get an idea and you find out what you need to learn how to do in order to make it happen. And you're doing it for the benefit of your home and your family. You're very motivated on that level. Like, this is a pure motivation. This isn't, I want to make tons of money. This is really about tapping into your best self and being able to bring forward your gifts and skills and creativity into the world for everybody to benefit from. So it's a very positive time, but there may be some kind of frustration that you're experiencing. But in this position, I do want to point out that this may be more of a mental situation than anything. In other words, you may be thinking negatively about the situation when you could be choosing to see it from the positive that it brings you. So be careful that this here is not a self-inflicted wound. Now, for those of you that it's not about having a self-inflicted wound, say ego trip or some kind of thinking that is holding you back, it may be that whatever you're doing, your efforts are not hitting their mark. But let go of that. Honor your efforts. Honor your efforts. No harsh judgment. Release harsh judgment. We're not here to judge ourselves like that, not when we're trying. If we stop trying, okay, now we need to maybe, whip our ass a little bit verbally. But you get what I mean, right? There's nothing wrong with trying and missing your mark. That's okay. There is going to be cause for celebration coming up. Now, I don't want to skip anything, but, I don't want you to feel like, if you can't finish this recording, well, it sucked anyway. No. You may be experiencing some mental frustration. In part, it could be that you've been spending a lot of time alone, maybe more than you need to. Be sure that you're balancing out your social life. But you are going to turn a corner, and there is to be celebration up here. So if you ride through the difficulty, it will pass, and you'll see some really, really good things. But your efforts will harvest beautiful, desirable things. It will be wonderful. So don't give up here. Think about the positive. Light yourself from within, just like the hermit over here. The hermit spent time in solitude, not because he dislikes other people or she, but simply because there's more, there's learning to be done. There's personal work to be done. And for some of you, you may be feeling that. Maybe, if you are a single person and you're interested in a relationship, maybe it's because you've been doing this inner work and you've been seeking help with that. That instruction card in the middle here, this 10 of arrows, that could very well be talking about therapy, not simply classroom. It could be that some of you have gone to a therapist because you recognize that there's a situation, a problem, a difficulty, and you want some guidance in trying to find a positive outcome for your life. Nothing wrong with that. And the outcome will be wonderful for you. The card on the bottom of the deck here is the Lover's card. And the Lover's card For some of you that have been wishing for a romantic relationship, this indicates that a soulmate partnership, possibly twin flame partnership, is coming in. For others of you, if you're already happily situated in relationship, this could be a rekindling of the spirit between you and your partner. Or it could indicate that you have come to a balance in your life, a newfound balance. You're masculine, you're feminine, you're yin, you're yang. You're balancing your polarity, your personal polarity. Of course, the Lovers can also indicate a choice. And it is the card of Gemini, too. So those are different influences for this card. Very much so, it's about creativity. It's about love and romance. It's about passion. And this breath of life for some of you could indicate that there is a person coming in. Don't worry, you will feel frustrated, but it's going to pass. I really feel like that. Like the Hermit is really a wintry card. I mean, look at the snow everywhere, and it's obviously winter. And so there's been some kind of stuffing you away, like you're just trying to stay warm and ride out the winter time. And then this is this idea that the wheel of the year comes and that the sun will return. The sun will return, the warmth will return, and you will be going out of doors again. And two individuals, this King of Cups and this Queen of Arrows, these two will be coming into partnership. And it will be a very beautiful and well-balanced partnership. In fact, let me do that. Very loving. Since Scorpio is a water sign, that puts you at cups, theoretically, so could be air sign. The Lover's card would indicate a Gemini. Of course, it doesn't have to be. Could be Libra, Aquarius, or really could be any sign, just somebody in that energy. But a Deer is going to be somebody who's a very sweet and very gentle person. But there's also a sense of luring you to a new adventure. I feel like this is going to be somebody cheerful and playful and fun. And they're going to kind of get you out of this hermit mode. You're going to have a reason to go out, someplace to go, Very good energy, though. I think it'll be playful for you, too. Deer can be playful. Now, they're strong. You certainly don't want to cross one. But Deer can be a very, very, very sweet energy. Answering the call. The time is now. All right. So just finding it in the book here first so I can hold it up. Okay. You've been called. The sacred journey always starts with a call. You might feel ready or you might be uncertain and not willing, but when you receive the call, you must respond. If you've been waiting for your life to turn out, the waiting is over. Your true and authentic life is happening. If you've been hoping for a sign, this is it. Right now you've been called, and a gateway is opening for communications from the spirit realms. The energy of courage surrounds you. You may not know what the future brings, but you do know that it is now time to act and go forward. Spirit is trying to get your attention. Right now, your spirit helpers are telling you that this is your time. Listen with your heart. Your time is now. Do it now. Throw your shoulders back, take a deep breath, and plunge forward. The waiting is over. No matter what concerns or hesitations you may have, in the deepest sense, you are ready. Believe, trust, follow the signs. There will be many, and miracles will abound. What a beautiful message, Scorpio. I don't think I was underlining the message enough. I think I was kind of blasé, frankly, when I presented this message. I didn't realize what a big thing. Check this out, right? we have this breath of life. This is you having this idea or this communication or something that you want to do. Something that you want to do. And the universe is saying, do it now. You feel inspired to do it. Do not wait. Get it going. Get it started. Because the harvest is going to be coming, but only if you act now. Only if you act now. This is about a wheel of the earth thing. It's an opportunity. Opportunity is knocking on the door, but they are not going to stand there on the porch all night and wait for you to make up your mind. Some of you, this could be a person, a love relationship. For some of you, this is a business idea. This is I want to do something creative. Whatever that is, it's really time to pick it up. And know that just find out some information, because you will be able to identify where you need the instruction to be occurring. Keep checking in with yourself. Do your reflections and meditations. And that's what they were saying. Just the time is now. Like, relax emotionally and mentally, spiritually, but stay focused and do the action. It doesn't mean go lazy, just to be a little more relaxed about it. This is going to happen for you. Take advantage of this opportunity, whatever that is. Of course, that doesn't mean, we do foolish things. You still have to check in, because, it may sound right, but if this reading's not for you, so check in with your gut. Be sure you're doing your meditation. But this is really a time where you feel very connected and like you're seeing your truest, authentic self. Many of you.